Quality Signs and Designs, 775-537-5575.
At the recent Board of County Commissioners meeting, Tim Dahl was there to give the general road report, which included the general maintenance, patching, and mowing of our roads. The meeting starts with Tim Dahl, the Public Works Director, stating that we're still continuing to work on getting rid of the weeds and that we are one step closer to obtaining the Durapatcher. Commissioner Cox states that she has a problem with the intersection of Oak Ridge and Deerskin and that it looks like someone dumped too much asphalt in the center of that intersection. She also states that the area of Blag between Comstock and Calvada, where it was overlaid, has zigzags. Tim Dahl says that he can get someone to work on Oak Ridge and Deerskin and that the zigzags will be cleaned up when they come by and do the striping for the center and fog line. Commissioner Koenig speaks about Pahrump Valley Boulevard.
On Pahrump Valley Boulevard, I noticed on this, it's a great job. I love the road. Super. I don't like the speed limit, but that's all right. On the side of the road, right by, what's the road that runs by the...
Honeysuckle?
That run by the Induch Park.
Honeysuckle.
Right before that, on the left-hand side, is still a pile of stuff.
Out in the ditch?
Out in the field, where they dumped a bunch of stuff. That stuff should go away. It's not, whoever owns that property, it's not their problem, it's our problem.
I will mention that to the contractor.
Commissioner Wickman speaks about the area of Belmont Avenue needing chip sealing. However, Tim Dahl says that that wheel is already in motion and that it is on their list. Commissioner Blundo speaks in regards to Commissioner Koenig's comment on the speed limit on Pahrump Valley Boulevard.
Commissioner Koenig brought up an interesting road, Pahrump Valley Boulevard.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with him. I don't care for the speed limit there. So it's a story that got told to me that it was just a complaint and because they knew someone in Public Works, obviously a predecessor, and they just arbitrarily changed the speed limit there. So I'd like to look at making the speed limit what it should be. The 35 mile an hour with the flashing down to 25, I think it's all messed up over there. So can we dedicate just a little bit of time and just get Pahrump Valley Boulevard cleaned up so we have smooth with traffic? Can we do that?
Sure, I don't envision any changes to that with an engineer being involved, and I believe that they've already been involved in the decision to put those signs up. I've been here, as you know, for long enough to have worked with my predecessors, and they would not allow something like that to be put in the right-of-way without the support of our consultants. But I certainly can verify that for you and bring that back to you.
Commissioner Cox also makes a comment regarding the speed limit on Pahrump Valley Boulevard.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to support you in your thoughts about the speed limit over on Pahrump Valley. I've had issues with it over there because I'm driving along at 35, which I really feel should be 45. And there's the signs that say, you know, they're flashing and they say when children are present, but people aren't reading those signs. All of a sudden they're down to 25 and there's not a kid anywhere.
Yep.
And you're trying to move traffic, and all of a sudden we have 6 cars in front of us that are just dragging their bottoms because they think that's it's like a school zone. They think it's going all the time whether kids are there or not. They're not reading the signs. And so I honestly feel the sign should be removed because there are no kids playing even near that street.
With all the comments, considerations, and requests given to Tim Dahl, Commissioner Blundo recessed from the Board of Highway Commissioners.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to recess from the Board of Highway Commissioners back to the county.
Thank you. We're going to take another 5 or 10 minute break. And